Hey everyone! So yesterday, I got the Food Fortune deck. How awesome, right? So, let's actually take two of this video. We'll see if we can get this done. It's pretty awesome. I mean, look at this artwork. Look at this box. I'm pretty excited. So, it's a very nice looking box. Figure we take a look at that first. Food Fortune on the side, very well designed, has a great back. On the top, oops, it even has a little quote. It says, "Can't decide what to eat? Let the universe decide for you." Pretty awesome. It's a solid box. Like any box, I wouldn't actually want to put in a bag and carry it. I've just showed it to you that way. But it's just very well done. Now, should open it up, go inside. The first thing we see in the front is the book. So we do have a book. It is, well, I'm looking at my camera going, zooming in and out. It's fully illustrated, it's full color, it's very small. So it's not going to give us any meanings, not going to give anything like that. This is not all about divination. This is about have some fun with food pictures in a tarot setting. So great colors. On the back you can see that the symbols that they use for each suit. Has an introduction. A little bit of a riff on the history of tarot. Lots of food jokes in there, talking about the Illuminati, the Rice Templar, Order of Fries, so on and so forth. Pretty great. Has a little ancient blessing. May the chef always respect you, the server never neglect you, your napkin forever protect you, and the desserts always be buy one, get one free. So, and then it describes 3 different ways to use the cards. So essentially a 1-card draw, a 3-card draw, and then a 6-card. I believe, yes, 6. So the 1 card just here, eat this. The 3 card is a little different. It's more set up like donate this, eat these instead. And so everything is like, if you don't like the combination, do whatever you want. And then it goes into what each the titles are, and then what each of the foods are. So if there's something you don't recognize, you'll be able to go check it out. So it starts off with trumps, the cornerstones of iconic cuisine, considered archetypal. They're so epical, in fact, that many of them are found in every continent of the planet. The next is the mains, the centerpieces of meals across the globe. Then sides constitute these wayward lists found at the bottom of menus for centuries. The many menus suggest you pick 2. It only takes the universe one of these cards to be heard. So for mains, we have everything from canned soup to banh mi to steak to chicken fingers or spaghetti. Side is pico de gallo, bacon, hummus, carrots, cornbread, green beans, and mashed potatoes. All pretty great stuff. So sweet, the desserts, chocolate bars, banana splits, pancakes. Each one is titled Danish, the Dane, donut, the sweet holy one. And then lastly, there are drinks. So after all, what is the meal without something to wash it down with? So water is the ace, all the way down to coffee is the king of drinks, which, you know me, that's the way to go. That's it. That's the book. Pretty fantastic. Has a stone binding, which I think is pretty great. Now, even said, right? Oh no, let's try this out without ruining it. We take the cards out. We have the bags. We've got some pretty amazing bags. If you look at the art, it fits in very well with the rest of the deck. Just very blue. It stands out. It's not, it doesn't take away, but also it's not like we're so similar that you can't tell. They are reversible, so I had the cards upside down. And now, the cards. Beginning, the egg. I agree, best breakfast food. So each card, if we notice, has the symbol for the suit. So we have Trump here. The Trump says the numbers, other ones don't. And then has the image itself, and then the title at the bottom. I've noticed that some of them actually do a pretty good job of like aligning with some of the imagery that you would find in traditional decks. So this one would be the magician, has water, has earth, has mountains, has the sun, the moon, lots of different things. I mean, pizza is the ultimate ultimate food. I just ate it for breakfast today. So, you know. And then next, so each one is different. Some of them don't fit in. So number 3, the burrow. That is not an image that we would use for an upper step thing. In fact, this is more like an Ace of Wands or an Ace of Pentacles style. But you know, that's cool. The other duo, fish and chips. I do like that for number 5, they had the hamburger. If that's not an emperor meal, I don't know what is. Let's see. The lovers, the hot dog. Alright. And then, as we go on, so I have noticed is that the cards aren't exactly in order. If we look at 15, the devil, the forever golden, deep fried foods. Yeah, they tempt me. Alright, and then for the star, number 16, the islander, spam, which I have friends from Hawaii, so I get the reference. So on and so forth. We have as number 18, cheese. Cheese, that's all I have to say. And then 19, perfect sun, the flame, the sriracha. This is the card. Alright, and so, it ranges from meat to vegetarian, everything between. It's not just Western or American food, it's all the types. Let's see, we have, then as we go on, so this is not in order, so it does not end at 21. We go to the mains, so it starts with the ace, the camp soup, I rely on this way too much, and then it goes 10, and then page, knight, queen, king, and then number 2. So, not always in the best order. We have ramen as the 3 of mains, which if you have ramen Japanese style, this is accurate. Also red sun, interesting. Vietnamese, banh mi. Chinese, so I like that this covers a wide range of foods. Sushi, gotta love sushi. Alright, so what else is there? We have pancakes. And then for sides, it goes through a number of things. We have potato to mac and cheese, bacon. I figure people want to see the bacon card. Yes. The Middle Eastern. Hummus, which you can make hummus, and it is good. So if we keep going, I'm gonna skip to desserts, chocolate. I like that the cupcake is a page of sweets, because we do often use the child's thing. It's often small. The kid's dessert, we take that into school. So the page, it fits. And it's cute. And then, let's see, apple pie, the king. Truly the cake desserts. Let's see. But if we keep going, we'll get to the drinks. And I think this is my favorite ace because we have the hand of God pouring water into the glass. Our first drink. And then the 10 of drinks is my second favorite. Espresso. And then if you know me, you know that my significator is the King of Cups. And as I am coffee and tarot, it's important to recognize the King of Cups is indeed coffee, the drink of social workers everywhere, and myself. Alright, and then for my tea-loving friends, we have tea, very earthy, has all the elements. Love it. It is the 3. Very, very nice sharing drink. Iced tea for our southerners. In a mason jar. Soda. Coke bottle, which my sister would appreciate. We do have milk. There we go. Seltzer. Oops, too far. Milkshakes. So many cards. Alright. So many foods. So many things to look at. So the art is amazing. It's perfectly designed. It's great graphic design style. I love how he made it look like it was old, worn paper if you look at the backgrounds. And they will look a little different, like they were folded and stored. He did a very good job in making sure they didn't look like they were all the same or that he used the same filters. It's just a little subtle. You might notice it more if you have it. The one thing I would say is these cards are so thin. Like, I feel like I could tear these easily. I don't like that feeling. We'll see how much I actually end up, using them. But I really do think that you could use this to do a little actual, like, divination or a little exploring. They're so much fun. What's nice is that we have enough associations with the different types of food in our lives that it could actually be possible to really think about, like, okay, what does cheese mean to me? What does fish and chips mean to me? What does this mean about how fresh it is, or how long it takes to cook, or what are all these other home associations? It's pretty fantastic. And like pizza, I mean, it's a go-to, so we could say quick, convenience, tasty. People talk about how they could literally have pizza every day for a week, right? Just fabulous. And so it wouldn't necessarily be like full-on deep divination, deep thinking, but it could be something useful to give you something to play off of, have fun, a joke reading that's also serious. Just for the art, I would be willing to frame these if I find a big enough frame. Just all very amazing and very awesome. I'm liking the shuffling. Very excited. We'll see what I end up doing with it. I don't know how much I'm going to do, but I have it. That's what matters. Let's try that one again. See if I can actually shuffle it. I riffle shuffle everything, so it's got to stand up. Alright, thanks guys. I hope you have a good one.